This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. The starters for Utah, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then it's Walker Kessler, then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. And for San Antonio, Sochan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Paul in at the point. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here we go. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Sochan outside. Wembanyama, high post. Shot clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. And they're pushing it up. Here's Sexton. Sochan with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
To the inside. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sochan showing some poise right there.
Kessler, a screen on Paul. Markkanen outside. Here's Hendricks. Sochan covering. Kessler, a screen on Paul. George passes to Sexton. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere. Strong from beyond the arc.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Now here's George. Kessler, a screen on Paul. George passes to Kessler. Kicks it to George. Knocks it down from distance.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Sochan, right side. Pass to Wembanyama. Johnson on the wing. It's guarded by Markkanen. The shot by Johnson, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
George finds Markkanen. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
And stolen by Sexton. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
The flat-out speed of Colin Sexton steals the ball and gets up the court fast to score.
Vassell outside. Back to Paul. Sochan left side. Looking to end the run. 2 points. That one goes.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sochan gets to his shot inside.
Vassell against Sexton. Pass to George. Markkanen outside. Now here's Sexton. The three. Drains the triple. Sexton's got 8.
You have to admire Sexton's confidence. Fantastic initiative and understanding when to shoot off the catch.
Here's Wembanyama. Stolen by Kessler. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to George. The 3-ball. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Spurs trail by 7. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Ooh, we're getting a chance to see Johnson's athleticism. This man can really get up and throw it down.
Markkanen outside. Sexton against Vassell. Sexton looking around. Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Sohan outside. Outside Johnson. Wembanyama screen. Lets it fly. The shot by Johnson, no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. 9-point game. On the wing, Vassell. Sohan, the pass to Paul. Wembanyama, high post. And the shot falls short that time.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Johnson against Markkanen. Puts up a 3. Kicks it to George. Here's the 3. They get the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Jazz leading by 7. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
All right, fans, it's dance game time. Get ready to dance like everyone watching. Look at those moves. Let's see what you got.
Checked in for Johnson. And Utah with a change here, too. John Collins checked in for Hendricks.
Substitution on the court.
Sexton finds George. Now Markkanen. Markkanen with a screen on Wembanyama. Pass to Collins. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Spurs trail by 9. Outside Paul. Now here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Kessler. Here's Barnes. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. The Jazz have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Pass to Kessler. Up top, George. He's guarded by Paul. George passes to Collins. Now George, just 5 to shoot for 3. Sexton, he drops it from range. Sexton's got 11.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Paul. Tries it from the top of the key. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Utah leading by 10. George outside. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta. George has got his second basket.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's scoreless. Collins with the rebound. On the wing, Sexton. Sohan covering. Markkanen, the pass to Collins. Markkanen with a screen on Wembanyama. For 3, Collins doesn't go for him.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Down low. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. They'll pin that one on John Collins. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the contest. For San Antonio, Branham's checked in for Vassell, and it's Jones in for Paul.
What's up?
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. making a change here. Collins checked in.
Fans, that was your Spurs youth dance team. How about another big cheer for them?
Utah leading by 10. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Here's Branham over to the left wing. Collins, left side. Pass to Jones. He takes it in, lays it up, and banks it in.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And here's Clarkson. Misses the layup. Spurs trail by 11. Here's Branham. Here's Wembanyama. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Clarkson passes to Sexton. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a switch here also for Utah. Hendricks is checked in. Here's Sexton. He's got 14. Clarkson for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Branham. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Right side Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Jazz. 1:36 left in the first. And there's the lob. And Collins with the slam.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Johnson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Ball comes in for Jones. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Mills comes in for Sexton. Now here's Clarkson. Markkanen with a screen on Barnes. Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Barnes. Clarkson for 3. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They trail by 14. Johnson finds Collins. And it's good. 2 points.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Clarkson outside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Hendricks. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Jazz lead by 14.
And we think of Clarkson often as a scorer, but there, making the unselfish pass, just great work.
Paul against Mills. Now here's Paul, guarded closely. to the middle. Stolen by Collins. And so it's Utah, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Harrison Barnes out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Markkanen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assist. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
That's good for Markkanen. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Now here's Paul. Tipped. Here's Hendricks. Outside Mills. Pass to Hendricks. Now Clarkson. Here's the pick. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Clarkson's got 6 points.
A gifted shooter with a quick release. Clarkson doesn't get distracted even with good defense on him.
Here's Paul. Not going to go that time. Utah leading by 18. Pass to Hendricks. Paul with a steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Collins. True on the 14-footer.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
And it's Utah with the ball. Following the bucket by the Spurs. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Comfortable scoring it anywhere on the floor. Jordan Clarkson is instant offense.
Paul taking his time here. Collins, the open look. Collins with the rebound. Well, the Jazz shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Clarkson finds Collins. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Paul passes to Branham. Collins with a screen on Clarkson. Inside. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. 6 points for him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jazz leading by 18. Pass to Collins. Clarkson with the ball. Back to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Spurs fans, get loud for your Spurs Hype Squad.
Paul with it. Pass to Branham. Utah grabs the miss. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Clarkson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
And part of being a scoring guard like Clarkson, drawing fouls like there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
Champagnie, he's checked in for San Antonio. Eubanks, he's checked in for Utah. Good on the second one. Spurs trail by 21. Now here's Paul. Collins a screen to the paint. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Collins has got 6 here in the quarter.
So challenging trying to guard Paul, especially when he's slicing passes through the defense like that.
Mills against Paul. Mills, the pass to Markkanen. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Markkanen's got 5 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Paul. Shoots over Mills. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
An excellent mid-range shooter. Once Paul gets any kind of airspace, he's taking that shot.
Paul against Mills. Pass to Markkanen. Five to shoot. Mills against Paul. Utah, the rebound. Count it, good. And the Jazz lead by 21.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Champagny, that's good.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Jazz leading by 18. Now Clarkson, 9 points in the game. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Mills against Paul. This one for 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Elbow shot. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Branham. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for Mills. San Antonio with the ball. Sohan, the pass to Paul. Pass to Collins from downtown. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Kessler against Collins. Inside. Knocks it loose. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Jones. Spurs trail by 19. Vassell outside. The 3 from Barnes. Utah with the rebound. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Collins. Sexton with it. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Paul.
The 3 ball is part of JC's game, but I like Collins the most inside.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw is good from Collins. Jones, he's checked in for Barnes. And both free throws good for Collins. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Markkanen against Vassell. Here's Sohan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. Utah leading by 20. George outside. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Ball's going up the court. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, showing off that athletic ability. It's great watching Sohan finish with force.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. John Collins is fitting nicely on the Jazz, and Coach Will Hardy said he's given us a huge lift on the offensive end. He's a tough cover, the way he's able to mix up popping and rolling. The defense can't prepare for just one thing. It makes him a dynamic threat.
Able to score on multiple levels, Allie. Thank you. Spurs trail by 18. Here's Jones. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now. George feels it out a bit. Pass to Markkanen. George, a screen on Vassell. Markkanen from long range. Utah with another miss. The Spurs have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Vassell.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Collins left side. Sexton against Jones. Now here's Sexton, tightly guarded. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton. And San Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Hendricks is checked in for Utah. Here's Paul. To the inside. Here's Vassell. Sexton grabs the board. Jazz leading by 16. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks to stop the drought. He can't get that one to fall. Sohan, right side. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
George finds Kessler. Pass to Markkanen. Clock at 6. Right wing. Here's Hendricks. Pure from three-point range. Hendricks has got 7 points in the game.
Even against tight defense, he is so good from out there.
George against Paul. Pass to Johnson. To the left side wing. From deep, Wembanyama. Utah grabs the miss. 22 was their biggest lead. Here's Markkanen. Capitalizes off the crossover. He's got 7.
Inside Markkanen is difficult to cover. He can be surprisingly agile for his size.
Paul passes to Johnson. And it's blocked by Kessler. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And the Spurs with possession here, trailing by 19. 5 on the clock. Johnson passes to Sohan. The kick out to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Such a mind for the game. Paul knows how to use every second of the clock.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Pass to Hendricks. Back to George. 1:21 left in the second quarter. Another 3 for Utah.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Paul. He has 7. To the middle. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist in this one. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Kessler a screen. There's the three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. For three, Sexton. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And offensively, Sexton has been in the zone. He keeps finding chances and cashing in on them.
32 seconds left in the first half. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, screen on Sexton. Vassell's shot is good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Paul against George. And he's going for the lob. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Wembanyama from deep three-point land. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Utah Jazz, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far. Really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Wow, Colin Sexton displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
Utah leading by 20. So the Utah 5 right now. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Then there's George, then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Hendricks in at the power forward. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Paul.
High effort play and quickness. That's how Vassell makes a defensive impact.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 games.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his fourth year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
San Antonio shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4", skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
He's off on the second.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Now here's Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Johnson a screen on Markkanen. Launches it. And that's good. Vassell for 3. Vassell's got 5 points.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
Outside Sexton. Markkanen inside. Johnson on him. Markkanen, the pass to George. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Vassell with the rebound. Spurs trail by 16. Sohan outside. Outside Paul. Let's go with a 3. Rebound, Utah. 22 was their biggest lead. It's stolen by Johnson. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, look out. Here comes Keldon Johnson going up high and getting creative with the finish.
And here's George. 6 points for him. Outside Sexton. Markkanen against Johnson. Here's Hendricks. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Paul passes to Sohan. Wembanyama, high post. Pass to Paul. Wembanyama screen. Down low. 6 to shoot. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Outside Sexton. Back to Markkanen. To the middle. Pass to Hendricks. Launches a three. Rebound by San Antonio. Outside Johnson. Now Paul. Back to Johnson. Picked up by Sohan. Wembanyama with it. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Paul. Fires the three. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 5 assists in the game. Here's George. He's got 6. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to Markkanen. Wide open look. And he hits the jumper for 2. Markkanen's got 11.
Shots like this help Markkanen get in rhythm. The D must be aware of his ability to catch and fire.
Paul against George. Wembanyama, screen on George. Paul for 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. George outside. Pass to Sexton. Here's Hendricks. Sohan covering. Clock at 6. George for 3. Drops in the 3. 9 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Paul. He's got 12. Vassell outside. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds now. George outside. Pass to Markkanen. There's the triple. Rebounded by Chris Paul. And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. It's a 16-point game. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
So quick at getting the shot off. Paul has that one in the bag.
Here's Hendricks. Now Markkanen. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Sohan outside. Right side, Wembanyama. And stolen by Sexton. In transition, here come the Jazz. Hendricks, no good. Spurs trail by 17. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Johnson on the wing. Wembanyama, screen on Kessler. Here's Johnson, and it's blocked by Kessler. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Just 5 on the clock. Sohan outside, beyond the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Hendricks has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Sexton. From the baseline. Yep, that one goes. Sexton's got 19 points.
Great awareness by Sexton to find the soft spot. Nice pull up there, pure from mid-range.
Outside Johnson. Picked up by Sohan. Takes a 3. And Johnson is good for 3. Johnson's got 7 points.
And I tell you that Keldon Johnson has a beautiful 3-point shot. When he's feeling it, ooh, man, it's automatic.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Hendricks. It's George on the wing. Fires for 3. No good that time. Spurs trail by 16. Vassell passes to Paul. Back to Vassell for three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Give him 8 points now.
He's been working on his shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
Pass to Kessler. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness! The Spurs have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Paul finds Wembanyama. And here's Vassell. Paul for three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Hendricks has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Markkanen outside. Pass to George. Back to Markkanen. Lets it go from the wing. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Now here's Paul. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Sometimes you just got to do it yourself. Chris Paul calling his own number.
Here's Hendricks. Pass to Markkanen. Sexton with it. There's a screen. 4-3. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Dancing shoes at home.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Branham's checked in for Vassell. And it's Trey Jones in for Paul. A big group substitution here for Utah. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kessler. Collins comes in for Hendricks. Sensabaugh is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for George. Collins left side. Pass to Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama just too good.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Here's Sexton. He's got 22. Clarkson outside. And again, it's Utah with a three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Jones. Up top, Collins. Eubanks defending. Here's Wembanyama. Clarkson grabs a miss.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Now Collins, defended by Jones. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Collins has got 12.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Outside Jones. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama up top. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Utah leading by 18. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Count that one. Sexton's got 24 points.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Jones. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
1:20 left in the third quarter of the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Collins with the slam.
I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose him.
Out to the wing. Wembanyama against Collins. Outside Wembanyama. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 14.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Clarkson outside. To the inside. Eubanks. And that one is stuffed right through.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Spurs trail by 20. Here's Branham. Still no points. Jones, the pass to Barnes. Jones against Sexton. Wembanyama, screen on Sexton. Pass to Collins. Fires the three. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Sensabaugh. He's guarded by Barnes. Sexton with it. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Utah. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Chris Paul. Barnes is out there with Zach Collins. And it's Branham in a 2-guard. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Paul. And the basket is good.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
Clarkson outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Almost converts despite the contact.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
The first free throw is good. And so Clarkson nails both of them. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Branham. Pass to Champagny. The teardrop. Ball can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 20. Clarkson left side from deep. Collins with the rebound. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for San Antonio. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Collins with a screen on Mills. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Now here's Clarkson. Marking it outside. The three. Knocks down the triple.
And I want to see Markkanen continue to shoot from deep because he's a quality sniper with impressive range.
Champagny, the pass to Paul. And Mills pulls it down. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Inside, here's Eubanks. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Paul against Mills. Paul can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 23. Markkanen, the pass to Mills. Now Markkanen. Pass to Collins. Back to Markkanen. It's tipped. Here's Barnes. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Eubanks. Eubanks controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second-chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Paul. Here's Branham. Back to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 11 feet out, and he connects with a jumper. Paul's got 11 in the second half.
Normally, Paul is looking to set up his teammates first and foremost, but he can still get his.
Inside, here's Mills. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Chris Paul.
Second team foul.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Jones, he's checked in for San Antonio. He's perfect from the line this time. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. It's blocked, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Outside Paul. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Paul's got 7 points for the quarter.
From deep. Paul doesn't hold back when pulling the trigger, especially when he sees the chance.
Mills, the pass to Eubanks. Pass to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Yeah, offensively, Clarkson has been hot. And you know it's motivating everyone else on his team, too.
Here's Champagny. And here's Paul. Over Mills. Sinks the 15-footer. Paul's got 16 in the second half.
And when Paul gets to his spots, it doesn't matter if the defense is there. He's got a deadly jumper.
Pass to Eubanks. Back to Mills. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
Spurs ball.
For San Antonio, Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Sohan comes in for Champagny. And it's Vassell in for Jones. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Spurs trail by 20. Outside Paul. Sohan outside. Three-pointer. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 7 assists in the game.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Now here's George. Back to Markkanen. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall, he's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area.
Sohan up top. Collins defending. Back to Paul. From the arc. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. George with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Markkanen inside. He's against Sohan. Now here's George. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Kessler. It's stolen by Wembanyama. To the inside. Here's Sohan. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
And here's George. George a screen on Barnes. Markkanen for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Vassell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Sohan. And here's Barnes. It's guarded by Markkanen. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. George outside. And Chris Paul clears it away. And so Paul will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 17. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
The basketball genius of Paul in action, finding those chances to set his guys up.
George finds Kessler. For 3, Sexton connects from downtown. Sexton's got 10 points here in the second half.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Now here's Wembanyama. Counted. Paul's got 11 points in the quarter.
Just simply automatic. Once that ball is in Paul's hands, he is ready to fire off a shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs hype squad.
Now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Colin Sexton.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest. George outside, fires from deep. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sexton against Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Sexton. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Over Kessler. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Pass to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. George outside. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Johnson. 3-pointer off the mark. Jazz leading by 16. Throws it up high. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And offensively, Markkanen is in the zone. He's using his size well, and the defense hasn't had an answer.
Paul passes to Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Sexton. Johnson for 3. Drills it from deep.
Nice shooting reflexes on display from Johnson. He's got such a quick release. It is off as soon as he touches it.
Here's Hendricks. Now here's Sexton. George outside. Pass to Kessler. Here's Hendricks. Sohan covering. The 3 is up. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
And the quickness is unmatched. Tough for defenders to check Sexton. I mean, he just draws the contact right there.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. Spurs trail by 18. Paul passes to Vassell. From outside the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
George passes to Kessler. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. That's on Keldon Johnson.
Spurs foul. Keldon Johnson. 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Both free throws good from Kessler. A minute 53 left in the game. Outside Johnson. Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Kessler. Wembanyama, no good.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Pass to Kessler. George outside. Six to shoot. Back to Kessler. The three from Sexton. Gets the three to fall. Sexton's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Colin Sexton.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And the first one at the line is good.
Almost kind of a throwback wing. Johnson, he likes to slash, put pressure on the defense.
So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Collins, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Barnes comes in for Sohan. Branham's checked in for Vassell. And it's Trey Jones in for Paul. Hits both from the stripe. Here's Clarkson. A minute 4 left in the fourth. Here's Sensabaugh, covered by Johnson. Pass to Mills. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. It's an 18-point game. Here's Jones. He's guarded by Mills. Jones, the pass to Johnson. The three is up. Utah grabs the miss. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Clarkson. To the middle. And stolen by Jones. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Lori, some efficient shooting for you tonight. How comfortable were you with the looks you were getting?
I was good. Teammates kept finding me. I think I had good looks, and can't really say much. Just try not to think about it too much and just let it go.
Just play the game the way it should be. Congrats on the win, Lori.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Colin Sexton.